It is you, isn't it? Yes!
Hello everyone and welcome, this is Common and Cam. Today I'm going to be talking about the Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom Beast Wars Megatron voice. It just feels like they have shot a Lego garage, and I'm not even kidding here. You know, this video, I wasn't sure if I was going to do it just because I already did a video talking about it and I hadn't heard the voice then. But now hearing the voice, I feel like it goes beyond just me saying it's a bad voice. I feel like this, you know, to the studios, to Netflix, to hire actors who actually know what they're doing, to hire actors who don't just wake up out of bed and go, oh, I'm voicing Megatron and I've got to say yes in a different way. Oh, okay. And I'm all for hearing new voices as well. I don't want people to get the wrong idea. Like, I will actually be up for the idea of like, okay, yes, you know, David K, timeless classic, you know, hard to replicate. So what are you going to do? Are you going to mimic it, or are you going to do something completely different and creative? And it's like, that's probably the best option, because you can't mimic David K unless if you get David K. And guess what? You're not going to get David K because you don't want to be union. You don't want to support actors as you rightly should. You know, they don't want to spend that much amount of money for whatever reasons. Either it's political reasons or they haven't got the budget. Either way, you know, it's like, it is what it is. People will do stupid things for stupid reasons. I just don't understand how they go from a voice talent like David K to a voice like this.
Megatron, greatest leader of the Decepticons, my namesake, whose destiny lies in an endless war. That is, until now, thanks to this.
You know, maybe the actor actually has a lot of range and they're just making him do this. I don't know, it just sounds really weird. You know, I hope the voice actor for the Beast Wars Megatron isn't watching this, because I'm trying to actually not be harsh. I don't actually blame the voice actor at all. You know, I blame whoever's in the direction of the voice cast. You know, I blame that. I don't blame the voice actor. You know, keep fighting your dreams, keep doing what you want to do, pal. You know, don't let this criticism put you down. Obviously not. But at the same time, it's like, you know, if you feel like you're not fit for a role, you know, some actors will come out with that, but then some will give it their own, and it's like, all right, good. But then it's up for the director's choice. It's up to their decision to decide if this is a good, accurate representation to what they want, or to what, you know, similar to what fans want. And I don't know what actually anyone wanted out of this. Like, I don't get the impression that people knew what kind of Beast Wars Megatron they wanted. You know, they wanted a bit from the past, but then they knew they couldn't get the past because, well, the past is in the Union and they can't afford the Union. So they're like, all right, fine, we'll have to try and mimic that. But it's like, how are we going to mimic that? Because fans are going to notice through our shit. And, well, the entire uproar to this voice, yeah, it is quite astonishing, to be fair. A lot of people will be going, well, what's the big deal? It's just a voice. It's like, you don't understand. If you don't consider this a big deal, then I don't think you really understand the full picture. You know, this goes beyond just a narc little criticism. This is actually a bigger scale. This isn't just about Beast Wars Megatron. This is about the rest of the cast and the rest of the potential future cast and Transfers, or any kind of show, you know, that doesn't support union voice actors. This is a bad thing. This is not a good thing. You know, we need to be actually hiring voice actors with talent that can fit these roles perfectly. I think it just goes beyond the simple criticism of like, oh, you know, I've seen everybody commenting on it on Twitter, over YouTube. It was first revealed on Discord. I saw this on Twitter. I heard the voice and I was like, all right, fine, okay, here it is. I don't want to wait until the actual episode. Maybe I should have, to be fair, because maybe that would have been even funnier if I actually did reactions. I don't want to make it the kind of centered topic of a review, so let's just do this kind of episode now, this kind of mini sort of criticism on this particular thing, just so I don't have to go so much into it and when I'm actually giving a review. You know, I was hoping that the voice cast for the Beast Wars might be a bit of a step up from the original cast. Unfortunately, hearing this so far, you know, I'm not impressed. But does it mean the rest will be bad? Absolutely not. And does it mean that the writing will be even worse? I don't know. You know, it could be, but it could actually be really good. It could be really impressive. You know, I'll have to wait until then for the series to come out, to review them individually, and then to give my impressions. But you know, this voice, is it like going to break the series for me? Well, to be honest, the series broke for me a long time ago. I'm just kind of on here now just to at least have a little bit of a spark, a little bit of an attempt and a hope that, you know, one series will be better than the other. Unfortunately, I've just not been getting that, and I just really want Kingdom to be good, and most importantly, I want the Beast Wars characters to be good. You know, I want them to stand out. You know, this is why I make these videos. I want them to get the message that, you know, we fans just won't sit by and have any of this. You know, we it's not just about having it, it's just about, like, we're not going to watch it otherwise. You know, I'm a Transformers channel, so when it comes to stuff like this, I review it for you guys to recommend if you should watch it, you know. And you've heard my reviews, and a lot of you think they're really funny because you just love watching me suffer, and, you know, that's great. If it's good comedy for you, you know, me suffering watching this show, then I'm more than welcome to give it to you, you know. But at the same time, my opinion, even though it's a small opinion, you know, it's like, it is still vital to a lot of people. Like, I will tell people if they should watch it or not, and they'll just take my word for it, because they either trust me as a content creator or whatever. And, you know, it's not just me, you got other Transformers channels as well doing the same reviews. Some people will actually just watch it out of morbid curiosity, like, oh, is it as bad as they say, you know, and that's fine, you know. But it's like, a majority of people who have been watching this series have not been giving it a good review at all. And I just feel like, in the future, Hasbro, Netflix, whoever is going to be in charge of a future Transformers shows, just need to get the message. You know, they just need to kind of understand the layers of what it takes to make a Transformers show. They've done it once before, and they're just kind of slipping through the cracks and expecting us fans just to take it, you know. And it's like, no, we're not gonna, you know, it's like, we're not gonna watch otherwise. And I'm gonna tell people not to watch it if I think they shouldn't need to watch it. And I generally think, I was so excited for this Netflix series. It was something I could possibly binge watch, you know, with my friends or whatever. And it's like, well, now it's like, okay, no, this is something I just don't want to show them. I just don't want to show them. I'd rather them go back and watch Beast Wars. If the new thing isn't good enough, and it's like, well, I'm not going to bother showing them, you know, I'm not going to bother recommending it to anyone either, especially to a subscriber. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be truthful, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to ever say anything that is not the truth to how I feel, because, well, where's the point in that? What's the point of me having a YouTube channel if I'm not going to be brutally honest about my feelings? Some people in the comments might be like, oh, well, I'd love to see you do better. It's like, well, I'm a fan. And don't get me wrong, for years and years, I've been writing my own Transformers stories, and I like to think I know the basic characteristics of certain characters, and it's like, well, you know, I am just a fan, I'm not a professional writer, but, I mean, I'll take it on. I mean, heck, you know, give me the opportunity, and I'll try and write something new. It's something that, you know, is into my vision, and, you know, if the budget's not there, then what's the point of me trying to make it then? It's like, I don't want to be limited, you know, and unfortunately Netflix is doing that. They are limiting a lot of these creative staff. And it's not just Netflix, you know, you got other shows like this as well, where they're just really too hard. It's too difficult for the writers to really comprehend a lot of the restrictions, especially when it comes to budget and all that. And that's why I'd find it personally difficult to do that, because it's like, I wouldn't want to be limited to those kind of restrictions. And, you know, whether that's the way it is or not, you know, but it's like, yeah, I'm just a fan, you know, I'm not expected to do better. But I mean, heck, if it gives me the opportunity at some point, I'll try and do some of it. It's not really just about the writing though, it's for talent as well. You know, the writer alone isn't going to make the series better. It's the creative effort, it's the teamwork that's going to make this series a standout, not just one individual person. And don't get me wrong, I have a lot of sympathy for people like FJ DeSantos, who overruns the series, because I know that it's not down on them that this series is not performing as they would have, you know, hoped. I believe that they are Transformers fans. It's just the corporate stuff I'm kind of against. And what I know, it's like, it's not really their fault. You know, if they were given more tools, they'd probably be able to do wonders. You know, but unfortunately they're not. And, you know, they're doing the best they can, to be fair. You know, with what they've got. You know, what they're handling with. It's just upsetting, really, and I think this is just like a seed of the problem, really, you know. I mean, yeah, it's just a different voice, but I mean, if you hear the majority calling it out and saying it's awful, I think you've got a real big problem here. You know, this isn't just about one man's opinion, this is everybody's opinion, and everybody, you know, for saying the same thing. And, well, you've got yourself a problem, you know, and there's no better way to say it, really, you know. It's like Jesus Christ on a crystal meth binge, what is going off here, you know. It's like, oof. I just wanted to go on a little tangent there. I'm sure a lot of you will either agree or disagree in the comments. Either way, I'd love to see you all talking about it, sharing what you think. I've seen an awful lot already, so, you know, people who actually like it, go on, tell me why, please. I'm really curious as to why, you know, you'd like it. But unfortunately, I've not seen anyone say that just yet. I've heard a lot of people actually being a bit harsher on the show than me. You know, people are harsher on the show than me, and it's like, oh, okay. You know, that's really saying something there. That's all I'm going to say for this video, though. I don't want to go on it too much. I don't want to kind of, you know, milk it out and all that. I just wanted to kind of do this video just because I'm just all riled up, you know, not in an angry way, just as in a really disappointing way. You know, I'm just kind of like, oh, God, this is something to go on about. Go on, Friday night, give me something to kind of rant about, you know, not aggressive, like it's not the end of the world, but it's just kind of like, okay, well, that's just one way to ruin my night. So, yeah. Anyway guys, this has been Common and Cam. Share me your thoughts in the comment section below, and for more videos just like this, for more torture videos, be sure to subscribe, click on that notification bell to get all updates instantly. This has been Common and Cam. Until the next time, goodbye.